So in this video I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks to help you create new habits and stick to them. Hello, my name is Dean Odell and I'm a magician and mind reader, and in this video I share with you how to create new habits and stick to them. So excellence is not an act but a habit, and regardless of what habits you are trying to form, excellence and success are really just the result of your deeply ingrained habits. But before you make the behavioural changes to cement those habits, make sure you're choosing the right actions. Think about what habits lead to your success and pause for a moment and look at your larger goals. What is the grand vision you are trying to accomplish? You don't want to form any bad habits, because if, like me, you've got enough of them already. You need to know what habits make you successful. If you want to use habits to change your life, your ability to always do something, even something small, will move you forward. This is the essence of what's known as the compound effect. The compound effect is the idea that small actions build up over time. And Darren Hardy, author of the book by the same name, defines the compound effect like this. It's the principle of reaping huge rewards from a series of small, smart choices. Success is earned in the moment-to-moment decisions that in themselves make no visible difference whatsoever, but the accumulated compound effect is profound. And if you want to read Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, for free, make sure to sign up to Audible using the link in the description below, because I've teamed up with Audible to give you a 30-day free trial where you can download this audiobook and it's yours to keep, even if you decide to cancel after the 30 days. This audiobook gets my highest approval. So how long does it take for habits to form? Well, if you Google how long does it take to form a new habit, you'll come up with one or two answers: 21 days or 66. However, neither answer is correct. Because the real answer, as usual, is that it depends. It depends on the habit you're trying to create. It depends on your ability to control your environment. You know, it may be possible for you to build a habit in just 18 days, or it may not. However, if you focus on choosing the right small actions, building the right environment, and using the right small rewards, the habits that you build will be stronger and develop faster. There is a simple 3-step cycle that every habit follows. It's been proven time and time again by just about every behavioural psychologist out there, and the cycle is called the 3 R's of habit change. The 3 R's. Pirate psychologist there came up with that. And number 1 is the reminder, the trigger that initiates the behaviour. So number 2 is routine, and that's the actual behaviour you perform. And number 3 is reward, the benefit from doing this behaviour. So step 1, pick a trigger for your new habit. If you want to form a new habit, first you have to identify the trigger that the desired behaviour will follow. Rather than doing what most people do and rely on willpower to start a behaviour, we're going to take a different approach, because relying on motivation is a fool's game for forming new habits. Motivation comes and goes, and instead you need to make it super easy to start new habits by including them in your daily activities. This takes the inconsistency of motivation out of the equation and allows you to form consistent habits. So for example, say you want to just start exercising for 30 minutes a day. You could try randomly inserting it into your routine. You could tie it in with a behaviour that's already part of your daily activities. Say brushing your teeth. This lets the trigger for your new behaviour be something you already do without thinking about it. So you wake up, you brush your teeth, and then you start exercising. Step 2, make your habits incredibly easy to start and impossible to fail. We all get that urge to do too much too soon after getting psyched up about a new goal. But as we've learned, actually achieving your goals is less about the results and all about the day-to-day habits that make it a reality. So then the question becomes, how do we make sure we do the necessary behaviours on a consistent basis? And the answer is, you make it incredibly easy. Starting an activity is the hardest thing about getting something done. Once you get started, it's actually pretty much easier to keep going and finish. And this is Newton's first law of motion in action. An object in motion tends to remain in motion. You just need the momentum to get that moving. Another example, let's say you want to start running on a daily basis. You tell yourself that you're going to run 2 miles every day. For most, that probably seems like a daunting task. Instead, tell yourself that you simply get out and run down the street. If you do, then it's a successful day, but the chances are that once you get out and start running, you'll want to keep going. And even if you don't, at least you accomplished your goal of running down the street. Because performance isn't something you need to worry about in the beginning. The important thing is getting out there and doing the new behaviour. Later on, once it's become an automatic habit, you can scale up the level of performance to your desire. Step 3, reward yourself. So last but not least, the habit cycle wouldn't be complete without a prize at the end. If there's not an immediate positive result that follows your behaviour, chances are you probably won't stick with it, no matter how big the payoff later on. We want to keep doing things that make us feel good now. That's why it's always important to always celebrate and applaud yourself after successfully practicing your habit. I hope you found these tips useful, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let me know the habits that you're trying to form down in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to press that subscribe button for more great tips, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. The 3 R's.